MEGO presents the Star Trek action figures featuring the crew of the Enterprise. Captain James T. Kirk, their fearless leader. Dr. Bones McCoy, caring for the health of the Enterprise crew. Scotty, the chief engineer, in charge of the transporter room. Mr. Spock, the Vulcan, second in command. And the Klingon, enemy of the Star Trek crew. Star Trek action figures, complete with accessories shown. Each sold separately from MEGO. Dr. Bones McCoy, caring for their health and welfare. Scotty, chief engineer. Mr. Spock, the Vulcan first officer. Lieutenant Uhura, the communications officer. And, new for 1976, the aliens, Klingon. Their evil threatens the universe. Gorn, half human, half beast. Charon, is he good or evil? Neptunian, dangerous in space and in his own watery habitat. And the Keeper, his incredible intellect threatens the Enterprise. The Star Trek aliens. The Star Trek USS Enterprise gift set with command chair, console, 3 telescreen cards, and 5 Star Trek action figures. Place Mr. Spock or any Star Trek figure into the transporter room. Spin the control knob and press the button. Mr. Spock disappears. Pretend he's left the deck of the Enterprise for outer space adventure. You can capture the Klingon and bring him back to the Enterprise. Star Trek USS Enterprise gift set. Star Trek action figures also sold separately by MEGO.
Kevin, this is Scott. Kevin, this is Scott. Do you hear me? Over and out.
The Star Trek communicators with push-to-talk button.
Scott, this is Kevin. My bike is broken. Can you help me? Over. Yes, but send me a signal so I can find you.
Star Trek communicators with a range of 1,300 feet. Push button, twin warp sound, uses 1 9-volt battery, not included. Star Trek communicators with belt hook, telescoping antenna, and twin warp sound from MEGO. Captain's log, stardate 5123-1. Using the Star Trek Command Communications console, Scott and Jim try to contact Steve. Will they succeed?
Let's contact Steve. Check. Ready.
I'm receiving a signal. Who's calling?
This is Scott, and this is
Jim. Do you read us? Over. I read you loud and clear. Over.
Return to base.
Station. Repeat. Return to base station. Over. Your secret Morse code signal. Over.
That's neat. Will do.
The Star Trek Command Communications console with telescreen and warp drive sound, new from MEGO. Captain's log, stardate 5122-6, on a mission to Gamma 6. Spock, Bones, Scotty, and I beamed down, not knowing what to expect. We approached the idol. Its jaws were moving. Suddenly, 5 Lilliputians appeared, each attached to the other. The aliens placed themselves in front of the idol. Strange animals tried to grab us. Bones was trapped in a man-eating plant. Suddenly, the floor gave way. I was in the cave. The Lilliputians were friendly. Mission to Gamma 6 was a success. Captain's log, stardate 5122-2. While monitoring Earth, we found Bob and Johnny playing in the attic. It was a phaser duel. Bob, hiding behind an old trunk, spotted a shadow on the door. He fired 3 phaser flashes in a row. He missed. John started to work his way closer. He knew his super phaser was good at 50 feet, but he wanted a sure shot. They both started to fire. Bob was on the ladder. John fired. He hit the Starfleet badge, the sound signal to hit. Only the Star Trek Super Phaser 2 target game signals every time you score. Star Trek Super Phaser 2 Target Game, new from MEGO. It's the Star Trek Tricorder, complete with a Star Trek cassette adventure, an authentic replica of the Star Trek Tricorder carried by Dr. Bones McCoy and Mr. Spock. It has a built-in microphone and mini readout screen, and includes a carry strap so you can take it anywhere.
I got the tape from Johnny. Get the tricorder. Let's play it.
The Star Trek Tricorder is a full-function cassette tape player and comes complete with pre-recorded Star Trek adventure. Check the mini readout window.
Patrolling outposts.
Listen to the voices of your favorite Star Trek heroes, or turn the cassette over and press the record button, and you can tape your own adventures.
The USS Enterprise is moving to investigate.
The Star Trek Tricorder with built-in microphone and mini readout screen. New solid-state electronics from MEGO. The most exciting game ever. The Star Trek Phaser Battle. The game that fires back. Just power on. It's an exact replica of the Star Trek telescreen. Watch out. Here comes the Klingon. Press the trigger on the phaser launcher. Hear the phaser fire. The Klingon ship appears throughout the galaxy. You can hear the phasers launch. You miss. The Klingon fires back.
Is this a Star Trek Phaser battle?
Sure is, Dad. Want to try it?
Okay.
Turn it up to Fleet Commander, Dad. That'll make it tough for you.
Wow, this is fast.
There's the alert. Press the force shield. Fire again. Check your score. Your hit is recorded on an LED readout screen. Every time you miss, the Star Trek Phaser battle fires back. You've got to raise your shields to stop them, and you've only got 3 chances or you're out. Star Trek Electronic Phaser Battle, the game that fights back. It's just as tough for Dad as it is for you. New from MEGO.
Ready? Activate. Wow! Look at the stars.
You can turn your room into a planetarium with a Star Trek intergalactic projector.
Enterprise approaching Big Dipper.
Accurately shows all the constellations. These cards help you identify them,
Enemy craft from Jupiter.
while these light beam pointers let you play Star Trek like never before. Runs on 2D and 2 AA cell batteries, not included. Star Trek Intergalactic Projector comes with light beam pointers and identification cards by MEGO.
I got the tape. Get the tricorder. Let's play it.
The Star Trek Tricorder, 4C batteries not included, is a cassette tape recorder with a pre-recorded cassette of Star Trek voices. You can check the display screen, listen to the voices of Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock, or turn the cassette over, press the record button, and tape your own adventures. The Star Trek Tricorder with built-in microphone, window display screen, and pre-recorded tape. From MEGO.
The charts show a meteorite field. You have to change course. Activate the Star Trekulator. Check.
Now you can play Star Trek with the Star Trekulator, a digital calculator that never makes a mistake. Batteries not included.
Take these numbers. 6,000. 6,000. Check. Divide by 12. Check. And that finishes the homework for the day.
The Star Trekulator adds, multiplies, divides, and subtracts by MEGO.